how they got to where they are, and kind of the mindset about how most of it was, I think all of it was, when it came down to it, judgment never really came up as part of any of it. It was all controllable stuff you could take off the field before you even got there, and how them preparing to do all that stuff beforehand set them up for success. It kind of rang true on how doing the pre-work before the game was more important than almost doing the game.
And I say that because this membership does not pay for all those clinics, but as a member, please take advantage of them. All right, because I will always take our members before anybody else outside of our group. If you attend a football clinic like that, it's usually about $1,500. And ours, we charge $100. All right, so that's what a lot of that being a member of our group is, that continuing education, the opportunity to advance, or the opportunity to be the best freaking official that you could be on a middle school game, on a youth game, on a freshman game, on a JV game. All right, our job is very rewarding when we do a good job, and we try to give you the information to do that. NSAA registration. So first off, anybody here wanting to work varsity football this year that is not on a varsity game or a varsity crew right now? Janda, you're in. Okay, 1. Scott, 2. Name, please. Josh? Jason. All right. So between you 3, do you guys know how to register to become eligible? Okay. It's super easy. And if you're new, you have till the 16th for new. All right. If you are returning officials, you're 1 day late, but you can still register. All right. So when you go to nsaahome.org, you're going to click on officials login. If you don't have a login, you create a login. And then once you actually create a login and sign in, you can't even see this page until you register. So it'll be like, all right, what's your name? What's your phone number? What's your address? All right, but now we're just building up. Okay, so if you're wanting to work varsity, can you? Absolutely you can. If you're wanting to work varsity, can you? Absolutely you can. Strongly recommend taking advantage of our practices so you're prepared. Let's see if yes, it does it. All right, so again, if you're a returning official, if you have not done it yet, you are 1 day late. You can still register. There's just a late fee. If you are a brand new official, you have till the 16th. Online rules meeting. All right, it is free until August 21st. Has anybody watched the online rules meeting? Did you hear it? Our 50 question test together. What we do is I log in. We take the 50 questions in the 60-minute time frame. So if anybody fails, it's me who fails. So far, we've been able to pass every single time. And then what we do is you guys are at separate tables. You guys all log in, help each other take the test, because that is same answers, same questions, but in different orders. So by the time the second or third time through, we're masters of those 50 questions. 7 o'clock. Yep, 7 at Tanner's. It'll be a Wednesday night, 7. So if there's church stuff, you can do the church stuff. And just so people know, we choose Wednesdays because there's very little football contests on Wednesdays. All right, so Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays are big.
Remind me who needs to take the Part 2 test.
So Part 2 test. There's no requirement, as in you have to take the Part 2 test to be postseason eligible for football. It would behoove you, referees in the room, I would have all 5 crew members please take the Part 2 test. So because when it comes to shove, Nate Newhouse, he'll take a look at the whole entire crew. All right, they're registered. They completed the video. They completed Part 1 test. Oh, sweet. This whole crew, all 5 of them did the Part 2 test. So talking equal crews, who do we send? I hope he sends the crew that all 5 officials did the Part 2 test for postseason play. All right, so there's no absolutely requirement, but strongly suggest if you're a varsity football official, go ahead and take the Part 2 test. All right, our uniform. Referees. If you want to referee, so part of the registration is I ask you what positions you want to work. If you select referee, please invest in a white hat. Okay, so I have 2 white hats here. One is dirty, one is brand new and clean. All right, which one do you think I should use for varsity and college contests? Probably the clean one. Okay, this one I will wash in the dishwasher in this hat holder. You can wash these hats. All right, so you can wash your hats once a month, once a week to help keep it clean. All right, so referees, this is not required for everybody. But if you want to be a referee, I would definitely invest in a white hat. Everybody else, it's a black hat with the white piping. All right, and I do say white. I highlight white. All right, anyone have yellow piping? All right, if you have yellow piping, awesome, good job. That's sweat. That means you've worked. Okay, but please clean it or just get a new hat. All right, it's just like seeing a football player who doesn't clean their jersey. All right, people will start making schemas and assumptions. Don't give them something negative to give you assumption about yourself. All right, take pride in your uniform. 2-inch stripe shirt. So no matter what game you work, whether it's youth football, middle school, freshman, sub-varsity,